Jerry Ayers, who is he? A person who helps others in need of a prom dress? In fact, this you see him making is Najwa's prom dress. He also loves to help his students for shows. If something rips, he is there with a needle and a thread. If a zipper won't zip, he is there with extra safety pins. If the shoes don't match the dress, he is there with his creative mind to find something that works. Like in this picture. It was 5 minutes before the show, and he made the actors color the shoe with green marker and hairspray it so it would stay. He isn't only creative, but he knows how to handle tough situations.
Welcome to Richland High School News on Theater Rebels TV. I'm Apryl Delarosa, and the pictures you just saw were of Mr. Jerry Ayers, the theater director. Our news topic for today is the personal qualities of Mr. Ayers and how they inspire many. Now to Jody Campbell for the details.
Thank you, Apryl, and hi, I'm Jody Campbell, and today for our news topic we have 2 teachers and 2 theater students. One a senior and one a freshman. Our first interview is with Mr. Lowe, the band director. Mr. Lowe, what are your views on Mr. Ayers' personal qualities?
Well, in my short time here at Richland, I've found that Mr. Ayers does a great job of assisting us in all our requests as far as using their equipment, using their shop, using their actors in past percussion shows, obviously, we've used their lighting experts to mount lights for our stuff. As far as a personal thing, he's just always open for suggestions of what we need and what could we do to make our shows better, our concerts better. If we have requests of like sound equipment or anything, he just opens it up for anything. And he's very good calendar-wise. If he looks like we're going to double book something, he's just from a all-around teacher, he's very open to letting fine arts use his people, his equipment, his stage, and his experience, and that's what's the best about him.
That was a great response. That does inspire me. Thanks, Mr. Lowe. What do you think, Alex?
I would say that Mr. Ayers' most positive features would probably be his ability to just kind of lift you up. Like, I know that I've talked to a lot of people about just like how awesome he is in general, and I know that like he has this quality about him that just, he's like, no matter how like awful you feel, he's just like, no, you're cool and you're a cool person. And he just has that ability to just like lift you up, like no matter how awful you feel. And I remember one time specifically was after It's a Wonderful Life, and I just felt awful because I felt like what I did was just like terrible, and I felt like my performance was awful, and he was just like, no, you did really good, and you're a freshman, and you just owned that role. And I was just like, you know what, that wasn't too bad. Thanks, Mr. Ayers.
That was a great response, Alex. You're a pretty good freshman actor. Couldn't have said it better myself. And now we're on scene, walking towards Miss Neighbor's classroom. I wonder what she thinks of Mr. Ayers' personal quality.
Personal qualities of Jerry Ayers. Oh, there are so many. First of all, do you know that he is a great chef? He's quite creative in the kitchen, and he loves bringing up little goodies that he's made, all kinds of chocolate things with little surprises in them, or brownies, or all kinds of wonderful things. He's quite creative in all of that. He also is very involved with his family in creative ways. He makes Halloween costumes for his grandkids and all of that stuff. And I love the fact that he does all of these non-school things, and he's so interesting and committed to all of that. And I love the way he cares about his students here. I love the fact that he calls you his children. I personally relate to that because they're so much more than just the students, and he cares about them. He cares about their learning process. He cares about their level of excellence. He cares about what kind of people they are, and he really nurtures that, and he does it always with excellence and with a whole lot of humor. And his humor, to me, is one of his very, very best things. I love reading his posts on Facebook. He's just hilarious. So these are the things I think are so great about Mr. Ayers.
Thanks, Miss Neighbors. We really appreciate that, and Mr. Ayers will too. I hope we can try his recipes.
have now received breaking news. We now have an interview from Colton Kingston, a senior at Richland High School. Cut to Jody for the details.
And here's Colton, a senior from RHS, who's also in many other things such as Rebel Ayers, Johnny Rebs, and theater, but his prime aspect is theater.
What I really enjoy about Mr. Ayers' personal quality is his passion for theater. There is not one play that I have seen at Richland that I did not enjoy. He has a good eye for good plays, and also he has good eye for good actors. So he puts the best actor in the position for the musicals and for the plays.
Thank you so much, Colton. I really appreciate that for this. We all think he's amazing, and I'll miss you next year, buddy. Now on for our last interview, Miss M.K. Wilkie, who in fact was nominated and presented the award for Who's Who Theater this year. So MK, what are your observations?
Mr. Ayers is truly an inspiration to everybody, and he's really easy to talk to, and he's a very people-oriented person because he always puts other people before himself before he has to do something. He always makes sure that other people's things are done first. And it's really easy to talk to him, and you don't want to disappoint him because you just want to keep him on your good side and keep on his good side, and he's a really inspirational person.
And there you go, America. Those are Mr. Ayers' positive personal qualities. Miss Martin, give us a good grade.